Hey guys, it's me again, and this is going to be my band tag. I like talking about bands, and I heard about this tag, and it sounded like a lot of fun. I actually put together my own tag, though. I watched a couple band tag videos, and I just chose questions that I wanted to answer. So yeah, here goes. Question number 1, 3 favorite bands. Number 1 is Mayday Parade. Everybody that I'm close to knows that Mayday Parade is my favorite band. Number 2 is A Day to Remember, which is a very close second to Mayday Parade. And number 3, I didn't really pick a number 3 because I couldn't pick between Bring Me the Horizon and Of Mice and Men. If I absolutely had to pick, I would probably say Of Mice and Men, but I love both of them so much. So, 3 band member crushes. Number 1 is Tay Jardine from We Are the In Crowd. I have the hugest crush on her, and I even put a tweet once that said, "Sorry, but you're not at Tay Jardine." Like, she's perfect, and We Are the In Crowd is really the only female-fronted band that I listen to. I used to listen to Paramore a lot, but not so much anymore. So yeah, definitely my number 1. Number 2 is Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon, because Ollie Sykes. And number 3 is Austin Carlisle from Of Mice and Men. Favorite song? I don't have a favorite song, as I mentioned in my TMI tag, but I made a list of some of my favorite songs that I've been listening to a lot lately. So yeah, here are some as of right now. Never Lose Your Flames by Issues. Boomerang by The Somerset. I know a lot of people don't really like The Somerset. I like The Somerset. Lead Me Out of the Dark by Crown the Empire. Would You Still Be There? And The Depths by Of Mice and Men. Candor, I think that's how you pronounce it. And What Did You Expect by Neck Deep. Kissing in Cars by Pierce the Veil. The Best Thing That Never Happened and Kiss Me Again by We Are the In Crowd. All I Want by A Day to Remember. Mount Diablo by The Story So Far, and one that I didn't write but I'm going to add right now. Clairvoyant by The Story So Far. I Don't Love You Anymore, which is a new song. And Late Nights in My Car by Real Friends. Learn Behavior by The Color Moral. The House of Wolves and Hospital for Souls by Bring Me the Horizon. And Mayday Parade let out Monsters in the Closet Deluxe Edition a few weeks ago, I believe. And there's 3 new tracks, and they all sound so similar to me for some reason. But my favorite is Hear the Sound by Mayday Parade. Songs that make you sad. Wide Awake by Man Overboard. I have a reason for that one. Miles Away. I know a lot of people said Miles Away by Memphis May Fire and Kellen Quinn. Clairvoyant by The Story So Far, and one that I'm adding is I've Given Up on You by Real Friends. It was my first Real Friends song that I ever heard, and it is sad, and yeah. Favorite song lyrics? I have a few that I picked out for this video. The first one is Meet My Dedication Inspiration by Of Mice and Men from OG Loco. This one is The Color Moral. It's You need to get through what you are going through. Someday, someone, somewhere will need you. I think that's from the song Smoke and Mirrors. Another one is The Hardest Part of Living is Just Taking Breaths to Stay from Mayday Parade. Another one is If You Never Break, You'll Never Know How to Put Yourself Back Together from Late Nights in My Car by Real Friends. And another one that I'm going to say is Keep Your Hopes Up High and Your Head Down Low from All I Want by A Day to Remember. Yeah. A band member that I don't like. Please don't hate me for this. Please. This is my personal preference of someone that I don't like. If you like him and he's your inspiration and you like his music, good, awesome, great for you. I'm not trying to hate, but it's just a question and I'm going to answer it honestly, in my opinion. And a band member that I do not like is Ronnie Radke. I don't like him. I liked Early Escape the Fate. I never really liked Falling in Reverse. A couple of my friends met him and said he was a douchebag. I don't like Ronnie Radke. I think he's overrated. I'm sorry. Bands I've seen live. Mayday Parade, The Maine, Breathe Carolina, The Ready Set, Let Live, Issues, Of Mice and Men, and Bring Me the Horizon. And that list makes me really happy because I got to see 3 of my absolute favorite bands of all time, including my favorite band of all time, Mayday Parade. Bands, it was band, the question was bands that I met, but I changed it to band members I've met because I haven't never met full bands. I met Garrett from the Maine, and I met Jason Butler, which is the frontman from Let Live, and they were both really sweet. Physical CDs that I have, I'm just going to show them really quick. I'm going to try to be as quick as possible. For Those Who Have Heart by A Day to Remember, and this is the one that has like the DVD with it, and same with this one, which is Homesick by A Day to Remember, Common Courtesy by A Day to Remember, A Lesson in Romantics by Mayday Parade, Anywhere But Here by Mayday Parade, Mayday Parade by Mayday Parade, Monsters in the Closet by Mayday Parade. I have all their CDs except Tales Told by Dead Friends, and the new one, which is Monsters in the Closet Deluxe Edition. I have The Flood reissue by Of Mice and Men. I have Restoring Force by Of Mice and Men. I have Sempiternal by Bring Me the Horizon. I have Let's Cheers to This by Sleeping with Sirens. I have Feel by Sleeping with Sirens. And let me tell you, I begged my mom to go get this on the very first day that it came out, and I was not impressed. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that album. Nothing Personal by All Time Low. Brand New Eyes by Paramore. Uno and Dos by Green Day. I have American Idiot somewhere, but I don't know where it is. This is a really old one, Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park. And then these are two CDs that didn't really fit in the genre, but I decided to show them anyway because I was once really into these bands. I was into Fun. I have Some Nights by Fun and Night Visions by Imagine Dragons. So yeah, that was my CD collection. The next question is signed merch that I have. I don't really have any signed merch, but I have this autograph from Garrett from the Maine. I have Jason Butler's autograph, and I have this autograph card by Kellen Quinn, and I did not meet him, but there was an Anthem made order. If you ordered it on a certain day, you would get his autograph, so yeah. How many band t-shirts do you have? I counted, and I have 16. And then I have a couple that I got from a local band show. Posters, this is about the only band posters that I have. A couple of those are just pages from AP, and then the Sleeping with Sirens one came with the Feel CD, and the Bring Me the Horizon one came with the Sempiternal CD. Bands I'd like to see the most. A Day to Remember, Neck Deep, We Are the In Crowd, Real Friends, The Story So Far, Man Overboard, Sea Haven, Brand New, You Me at 6, The Somerset, and Pierce the Veil, and Memphis May Fire. What's the best show you've been to? I've only been to 2, actual shows. When I saw Breathe Caroline and the Ready Set, it was at Playlist Live 2012, but I went to the American Dream Tour, and I went to Mayday Parade's Fall or Winter show back in 2012. Both of those shows were so amazing, it's really hard for me to pick, and if I had to pick, I'd probably say Mayday Parade because they're my #1 favorite band. But both of them were really amazing. What band member do you really want to meet but haven't? Derek Sanders, because he's absolutely amazing, and I tried to meet him back in 2012, and I wasn't able to. We met Garrett from the Maine, but I didn't meet Derek Sanders from Mayday Parade, and that made me sad, and I'd really like to meet him. I'd also like to meet Austin Carlisle and Taylor Jardine, and I might meet them at Warped Tour. I'm going to try my very best. But yeah, mostly Derek. Favorite quote from any band member? I'm going to use the quote from my last video. Be your own person, because no one can take that away from you. No one's ever going to be you. And that was Austin Carlisle from Of Mice and Men. What would you say to any band member? If I ever met Derek Sanders, I'm just going to focus on him. I would say thank you for inspiring me. Mayday Parade has been my favorite band since the beginning of 2011, and you have made a big impact on me, and you are one of the people that got me into singing, and I sang your songs a lot. I sang your song on the talent show. You're amazing, and I love you. That's probably what I would say. What's one band you wish you got into sooner? Again, Mayday Parade. I got into them at the beginning of 7th grade because my best friend at the time loved them, and I wanted to start listening to them and get into a different kind of music, so yeah, but I wish I got into them in 6th grade, at least a year, because they've been around since 2005. The last question that I think I added this one myself. What bands do you want to see on Warped, or do you wish are on Warped? Bands I want to see on Warped. Neck Deep, We Are the In Crowd, Real Friends, The Story So Far. And I kind of want to see the summer set, but if I don't get to, it's no big deal, really. I want to see Of Mice and Men and Mayday Parade both for the second time. I'm going to watch Mayday Parade's whole set for sure. I'm not sure about Of Mice and Men. It depends what other bands are playing at the time. Bands that I wish were on Warped, I would just say I wish A Day to Remember was on Warped, because I really want to see them, and I know they're coming for Parks and Devastation for 2 days here, and I'm going to try to go see them, but there's a chance I won't be able to, so I wish they were on Warped. That's about it. The last thing is another thing I added, recommendations for who should do this tag. I'm going to say my best friend Casey, because she recommended me to do her tag, so I'm going to recommend you to do the band tag, since we were talking about it. And my girlfriend and her best friend, Hannah and Michelle. Yeah. I love the three of you, and I love all of you, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and me talking about my love for bands. And if you comment down below, tell me about your favorite bands. Tell me who you want to see at Warped. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.